Hey everyone, and welcome to week number 11 of 52 weeks of fiber art. I'm Brandy Lynn, and today we're going to play with Sharpie markers on fabric. Drawing with Sharpies on fabric has been a bit of a craze for a couple years now, and mostly at quilt shows where you make these beautiful scarves, you draw all over them and then spritz them with alcohol, and you come out with this gorgeous colorful design. But today I'm going to show you how to do it just on regular cotton so that you have a piece of fabric that looks tie-dyed or hand-dyed that you've made yourself. So here are the supplies you need. You need some regular cotton, you need Sharpie markers, or I have also tried Bic Market markers. You need some isopropanol or isopropyl alcohol, which is also commonly called rubbing alcohol. You need a spritz bottle, or you can add some into a spritz bottle yourself, or also a dropper is really effective to get the alcohol onto the fabric. Other than that, you can use, you want to cover your table and you want to use something that will elevate your fabric from the surface so that when you're dropping the alcohol on, it's not pooling on your table. To get started, you simply need a piece of fabric on a flat surface and your markers. But I actually like to have something smoother than a tarp, so I will insert a piece of cardboard to make it a nice flat surface to draw on, or I actually really like to have my fabric already in my hoop. You can't really draw very well on the top side of the hoop that's a bit bouncy, so I turn over my hoop and put it flat so that the fabric is flat on the cardboard. Before I draw on the fabric, I like to doodle on paper to get the design ideas flowing. So today what I've done is created a whole bunch of circle designs, and this is what I'll use as my guide. So you just draw your designs on the fabric, leaving a little bit of space in between the lines so your colors can spread. Once you have your designs drawn, turn it over so your fabric is elevated. Now you can start dropping on the alcohol. Now you want to make sure you have a well-ventilated room, and when you drop your alcohol, you drop it very little at a time. If you drop too much, it'll start pooling towards the center of your design and the ink will flow in a direction that you might not like. So start with a little bit in the center of each one, and then you can add some more as you go. Just make sure you don't put too much or it'll start flowing towards the center of your canvas. Once your Sharpie fabric is dry, press it with an iron to set it and cut it into squares to make any project you like. This is a really fun project for kids, but remember today I hardly touched the fabric. I didn't get any alcohol in my hands or Sharpie. So with kids you might want to use gloves and especially use a well-ventilated area, or even do it outside. This is a really fun project for outside. So draw up some designs and have some fun. You can find Sharpie markers and rubbing alcohol at your local office supply store and drugstore. Until next time, dream big and work hard in the studio with Canadian Quilt Talk.